Welcome. Today, I am going to discuss some basic, very fundamental structures of Java classes. Okay, the first, I am going to write one simple Java program, and after that, I will explain basic structures, syntax, and semantic. So I am writing one Java class, name it anything. So for Java perspective, writing any class, we have to follow some syntax. So writing any class in Java, we have to use one keyword class. Okay, this is the keyword result, and this is the class name sample. Name should be anything which you want. This is the curly braces starts and close. So this is the basic structure of any class in Java. You have to use your class name keyword, then class name, curly braces start and close, and this public is the access modifier which say key this class is accessible within a package, outside a package, in anywhere. Okay, in Java, for executing any Java program, you have to write main methods. Okay, this is signature of your main method. Okay, in Java, you have to write main method. Main method is a execution starting point. Whenever your Java program is run by JVM search the particular class contain main methods. If they have a main methods, start execution. Whatever in this body you have to return, that is executed by line your compiler. So here my example, I try to write simple print message. Hello. Okay. So here I am written here. So for writing any Java application, you have to minimum write one class, one method, and inside method, whatever you want, you have to write. Here I want to print some message, so I am writing this. Okay. First, let's try to run it. It's working or not. I am running, and you notice that we have a get output. That means our program is successfully executed. Let's discuss some basic syntax semantics rules here in Java. First, our intention was to write one message. For writing any message, you have to use Java library. For that, I am using the one method name as a println. Here is a println methods which take input as a your message and display those message in your output. Okay, so in Java you define method inside a particular class. So that means this println is a method name. They are defined somewhere. So where is defined? They define the class name as a print string. Okay. For invoking any method, we have to use some object. If your method is non-static method, means that of methods is invoked from a particular object. So what is this out? This out is an object of print stream. Okay, correct. And here, this is the system is again one Java library which provide you this object, print stream object, and print stream object have a method println. And now this println method take your input type, your any message, maybe string message, integer message, character message, any message which you want to display. Okay, so this is the basic syntax. Whenever you are writing any things on your console, you have to use this syntax. First way, system dot out dot println and your data which you want to display on console or your screens. So it is clear, system is a class, out is a object of your print streams, println is a method of print streams. Okay, let's discuss something about your main method. This is your method name, main. It's your input argument, a string argument. That means this main method take array of strings. And what is the method body? This is the method body of main, means they are going to execute this statement. This is the one statement. In this main method, you can write n number of statement. In future, we will take more example. Now this is the method name, this is your input parameter, this is your method body. What is this? This is your return types. What your method return? In Java, you can write a method that can return something or doesn't return any value. Value means if you want to return some integer value, some string value, some array, anything, you have to specify those. Sometime you don't want to return any specific value, that time you have to mention as a void. Okay, so this is your complete syntax of a method. Any method have a return types, method name, input argument, and your body. And then what is this? Static is a keyword which specifies that this main method can be invoked without object of a class. Okay, this is a simple class. Here you will define one method, but this main method can be invoked by JVM without any object of simple class. Means that main method can be directly accessed from your class name. Whenever I am running simple class, in that class you have to define main method that is directly executed by the JVM. Public means this method is accessible outside of the class, outside of the method, outside of the package. So this is the complete signature. This is a public access modifier. Static specify this is the class level or object level method. Void is a return types of a main method. Main is the name of method. Here is the input string and here is your method body. In shorts, this is the signature of your main method. Sometimes say this is syntax of your main method. Okay, this is in Java, writing any logic, any method, that method must inside a particular class. So this is the simple class. How to JVM identify this is a class? You have to mention the keyword class. In this way, you have write one simple class, and in this class, you have write a main method. Main methods take array of argument, return some value, and here you have to just print message. That's clear. Again, I am repeating. System is a class. Out is a object of print string. Println is a method of print string. This is your input type. What message you want to write? Okay. After executing, you will get here. This is the output. Hope it is useful for you. If you want to any more clarification, please write your query on the comment box. I'll reply on you. Thank you.